So last time, I knocked the Incans upside the head. There were losses, but I most certainly knocked the weakest civilization in the game upside the head for basically insulting my intelligence. That's what I'm going to call it. I've also slowly been working on expansion and infrastructure even more. I've definitely got city potential up here to grab the dates to work them. And also the pearls. Maybe another city around in here. Although I'm not exactly in a rush for that. But it's coastal. And coastal cities mean increased commerce with my extra trade routes that I have. In other news, I'm going to go ahead and maybe build a wonder here. I've just decided this off the top of my head. We're going to go and build a wonder. We can get a Quechua. Provides one Quechua. Culture Quechua. Really? Build Oh, I guess because I have access to... I took a city, so that means that I would be able to get that stuff now, I suppose. Like, I don't really have any interest in those buildings, I must admit. Tomb of Cyrus. Great generals can cheat death. I think I had one of them cheat death earlier. Tomb of Cyrus prevents the death of great generals, however they need it. Yes? 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 I like that. The concept of never having to worry about my great generals dying. Ah, that would be a great relief. So what's it gonna be, Kubla? You gonna march through, threaten Incan cities? I guess I don't care if you go attack Incan cities. Doesn't bother me. In all honesty, I mean, what the hell, right? Although it does seem like he moved into the fog there, so he might actually be turning back around to go kill me. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I took what I wanted. I took Vidkos. I took his capital. I took his capital. Stuck my finger in his eye. Told him he was stupid. He was dumb. And let's see here. Very tall grass thatch cutter. Go ahead and improve this tile. Healer here. We could speed purchase the wonders too. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. I do have all this gold, and I was thinking about saving it for an army just in case. Or I could just burn it on buildings. Yeah. Build and burn. Maybe Kublai Khan saw what I did to his potential war targets and changed his mind. Decided that he didn't want to come after this shit after all. Now he's back. Do you want to march through my territory? I mean, to go take that? You can. I give you permission. That's what we have open borders for, right? It's not like you would need to pass through my territory directly to take a shit anyway. There's a corridor right there. I mean, if you're not going to go do it, I'm going to go do it. Do you really want me to get more cities? I will. If I must. And those two cities up there are pretty distant, but they are coastal. You know what that means? That means Great Lighthouse. Yes, it does. What? You want to buy a worker for 2,100 gold? Which worker are we talking about? Is that like the worker I captured? You want to buy this worker? Not particularly. You want to buy this worker? Not particularly. He was just offering me a crazy, friendly deal by the looks of things. Huh. I didn't know I could profit off selling workers. I don't want to, but I can. I want to keep my workers for the time being. Indeed I do, indeed I do. Let's see here. To build roads to there. Let's go ahead and road up there. Alright, you're done? Well, if Kublai Khan's not going to do anything, then I'll go ahead and take another crack at this then. Just gotta make sure I watch my borders here. Because he might cast his eye towards me again. That would not be pleasant. Really, I probably shouldn't take any more cities. I need to focus on what I got. These are pretty far. Pretty far. Pretty far. But you know, I just want to punish the Incans. They were so rude to me. I do not appreciate that at all. He deserved to lose his capital. That'll end whatever machinations or designs he had about marching units all over the place. Yeah, sure, whatever. You go ahead and build up units there. It's fine. I'll just fortify. That'll be fine. And I'll build another city here. It's not even a coastal one, and I'm just going to build the city anyway, because I can. What are you going to do about it, AI? That's what I thought. Ah, sweet and sweet delicious money flying out of my coffers. Paying a lot for unit cost there. Do. Looks like he's marching away. By him, I mean Kublai Khan. Which, whatever. Oh noes! Oh noes! An elephant. He's going to get me. And I don't know what I will do about it. I tell you what. Let's go ahead and take you guys. I don't actually have a dog unit who can keep up. You guys can, though. And I'll take the great generals. Hopefully these bears will be able to hold the line. I am a little concerned about leaving my border down there so well guarded, and I don't need to take more cities anyway. So I'll just stay up here with all these dogs. And that'll be that. Go ahead and route. Build a mine there. Fortify up. We have our wall complete, of sorts. Animals are leaking through here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Building my infrastructure, getting 1,300 beakers per turn and 6,100 BC. Which is before, you know, normal civilization even starts. I'm getting code of laws in 6,100 BC. It's crazy. The speed isn't exactly the best balanced. Well, the slower speeds, the slower you get. That's the more concern you have towards the concept of a whole balanced situation. We've still got a bunch of diseases that are existing here and impacting health. But I think we'll be alright. Let's go ahead and analyze buildings and get some of those. We don't need to worry about happiness here for the time being. Go ahead and grab some of that Monument of the Dictator. Oh, yeah! That reminds me. Well, I'm thinking about it. Civics. Unlimited Noble. Noble. What is this unit? I don't know. I'd have to go check the Cyclopedia directly. Minus 15% maintenance cost for overseas cities. That would actually reduce my maintenance cost, period. Extra anger in all cities per 20% tax rate. That's not fun. Selling more than... I wouldn't be able to settle indefinitely. I wouldn't get as much production. I wouldn't be able to build those monuments to the dictator either. I'd also lose out on free military units. Well, whatever. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Sovereignty. Lose out on the free military units there as well. That overall reduces my maintenance period if you add both categories together. Power. Gives me a little bit extra production. This gives me increased military unit production. I guess I don't need to worry about that so much right now. I'll go ahead and switch to that. 9 turns. Don't need to adopt that. State Church. What am I looking at here? This would be 12 turns. This would still be 9 turns. Church increases health by 1 in all cities. Huh. I'd lose out on some gold, but I'd build buildings faster. Also get some extra great person generation rate. I'll lose out on some gold with charity as well. Skilled labor? Don't want to switch to this. Sure. We'll go ahead and swap to that too. While I'm making all these crazy changes. 9 turns of revolution. Do I want to adopt state church? That'd take me up to 14. Whew. That would really allow me to build stuff faster. What if I changed that off? And I grabbed this. Would this just be 12? It'd just be 12. Tell you what, okay. We won't do anything for 12 turns. Sounds like a terrible idea. Let's do it. I like terrible ideas. Yay! Settled another city. This will be it for me settling for a bit, I think. He said unconfidently to no one in particular. I'm gonna go ahead and cross the desert here and go to Roma. We'll go ahead and chop down this forest. Burn bamboo. I don't want to burn the bamboo. We'll just chop it down. That'll be fine. Next turn? Next turn. Silly Incans. Yay, more cities. Yay, me losing gold per turn even while in Anarchy. Woo! Crazy. Enemy has definitely been spotted. That is a factually correct statement. I could punch him in the face. Enemy, you're stupid. You deserve to be punched in the face. Does he have paths? He does have paths. We'll move everyone there, then. Full-on commitment. We'll chop down this forest, too. Fortify up. Hello. Thank you. Next turn. I got your cities, I got your cities, neener, neener. Don't know why the Incans moved the hunter out there. Maybe he thought I couldn't go back? Hell if I know. Yes, marching sounds. I mean, if you want to come out there and play with an Atlatist and the Elephant Rider, I guess that's your prerogative, Chief. I don't want to attack up into that, though. Let's go ahead and cross the land here. All right. Make a mud path. You chop down this forest. We won't receive as many hammers as I would like compared to, say, that tile. We'll still get some hammers. Might as well chop down these trees. They're 3 tiles away, or they're at 2 diagonals. So what the hell? Be able to get some value for them. Especially because I don't plan on settling any cities around in this region down here. I just don't think so. There's no resource there for the time being that makes it seem worthwhile enough for me to settle a city down there. Doesn't mean I can't. There's also a fort there. I just don't feel like it. And if that makes me a bad person, then that makes me a bad person. Sentry up. We have a military captive who arrived here. Oh, yes, that's right. There's a bunch of you guys that I wanted to send. You will get yourself killed unless I say, route to that tile. I want you to... Let's take a look here. Production guy. I think I want more hammers. That will be sufficient. That's what I'll do with the rest of the captives. I could get a money-producing slave, though, for funsies. Who would expect us? And route you all down there, too. And hopefully hawks don't pick you off. Suppose I should have started moving them down sooner, and then compensated with the 2 move units, or send a 1 move unit down there to protect them. One of the 2. It'll be fine, I guess. And if it's not, then it's not. That is a thought. Alright. One of you, I guess. You can move together. That'll slow down the captives for a turn, but this will help. Or rather, what I'll do is move them there instead. That should be the point where they're safe. And I want you to continue routing to there. I don't care what evil military unit you think is going to eat you. It won't. The rumors of your death are greatly exaggerated. Move up here. I'll continue to live peacefully with the land and just lumberjack it all. For now. He might send in a hunter or something to kill the shit, I guess. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Super Anarchy, do-do-do. Might as well build an improvement here. I'll build an improvement over here instead. That tile's not important. Is it just enemies spotted near Vitkos? Yep. Still enemies just spotted around there. No surprises. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Come along. Turn cycling isn't going very quickly. Oh no. No. Not roads, no. No. That's terrible, no. Get a farm up. We might pop a special resource, which will be pretty spiffy. And now that they defanged the Incans by taking 2 of their cities, including their capital, and suiciding a bunch of enemies on a stack of theirs, they had moved up a little one. It seems like I won't have anything to worry about them. I won't have to hear from them for a while. And if they do try to threaten me, I mean... I have units. They're not the best units because he has elephants and all, but I think I'll manage. Also, you're just going to continue to be annoying to my routing. Yes, you are. You're going to continue to be a pain in the ass, uh-huh. Look, Wynakapak. Either you're going to do something about it or you're not. I'm weak as Civ. Well, then maybe you shouldn't have tried to attack me. Maybe you should have just had fun and built cities peacefully. Instead of coming after me. Maybe you should have sucked less. Perhaps even becoming suck-free. All of those options could have been yours. You elected the way of pain. Yes, you did. You see where that got you? Yay, anarchy. That's where it got me. Spartan culture has been built. What is your profession? It's Spartan, sir. I see. Very well, then. Actually, I want you guys to route there instead. That way I can send the bear back up there faster. I don't think that worker can bear to be alone. If you know what I mean. And if you don't, that's fine. Excitement. Riveting action and suspense. 71 turns to build this fort. Just work on a mud path instead, how about? Century up, that's fine. Oh yeah, this tile. Oh yeah, this guy. I don't think we need to worry about this guy being down here anymore. I suppose having an extra defender down here, just in case everything goes tits up, might not be so bad. Things have been known to happen like that from time to time. Yes, Minkins. I took 2 of your cities. You lost units. You know, it was probably the bears that I scattered into the woods around his city that weakened him. When they scattered, they were doing guerrilla warfare for decades. Just preparing to screw him over, just lurking in the shadows. Oh! Oh! He did find a city to take. I don't even know where that is. Might have settled that city over here, somewhere in the fog. Yeah, looks like Kubla did end up going after him with a stack after all. Huh. Neato. Yep, that's the best I got. Neato. Wasn't me. Alright, anarchy ends. No more anarchy! Woo! Making money! 22 beacons, yeah! Going back to being able to research again, yeah. You know, Code of Laws might give me more civics. Enables magistrates. That's not a civic or anything, is it, Grimith? No, no. No. How about be intelligent and select that go-to option, huh? Just a thought. Just throwing that out there. Actually, you can go just watch over that bear. Not that bear, that worker. That worker up there, he'll have to cope. Figures, I go through all these massive revolutions before I'm about to go through even more massive revolutions. I can't make up my mind on when I want to switch civics, right? It's because I'm stupid. No. No. I don't care whether you request my assistance or not. Maybe you shouldn't be so stupid. Consider that. That possibility that maybe you're dumb. Go ahead and get some food going, if you can, please. How's the city doing? We yearn to join our motherland. I bet you do. Guess what you're not going to be joining if I have anything to say about it. You said your mother... That general name looks so familiar. Again, I suppose all names not of my culture look the same to me. Just kind of blends in together. I'm still at war with the Celts, even though I don't have to be. But, you know, they demanded a city from me. I didn't feel like giving them the city. I think you're stupid. That you should apologize to me now for your foolish suggestion. Hey, Celts. No. Never mind. Hey, Celts, you just wanna... Nah. Figures. Kinda being a douche. Just want you to know that. Well, this'll do. Let's keep going. We're actually losing gold per turn. It's like these cities can't make up their mind on whether they want me to gain money or lose money. They're a little fickle like that, it seems. I have 19 cities. I am once again at the top of the world. Which is nice. I like being there. It's a good place for me. I have code of laws now. Woo, code of laws. I can implement the civic magistrates. Well, let's take a look at that. You know that thing I could have waited for Well, that would definitely reduce my... No, minus 50% maintenance cost for number of cities. That would just increase my maintenance costs. Oh yeah, sure. I get increased military unit production. I have reduced war wariness. No. I think I'm okay with my city-states. I think I'm okay with it. Why are you... This has to be a bug. It has to be. They're not researching them. Or I've already researched them. I think I've already researched them. I don't know why I didn't connect that together. I've definitely already researched both of these, and it's still showing as being numbers 2 and number 3 on my queue. And it's only now that I put that together. I guess, you know, I can go through entire videos without even looking at the tech tree. So, I guess that's gonna be with me for the rest of my life. Or at least the rest of this game. Workers produce 50% hammers from chopping. Oh, well. That's something I could have waited for before I started chopping. Oh, well, you can't wait for so long. Let's go after calendar. Get geometry first, and then we'll go after calendar, because that will speed up the research of that. So would glass blowing, as a matter of fact. There we go.
To bring about the rule of righteousness in the land, so that the strong should not harm the weak.
Do you have all these buildings? You do. Okay, you're gonna be difficult with me. Select that for now. 3 of my cities don't have it, so there we go. We can build 3 of them then. Good. Don't exactly see the need to build more cities now. What are you doing? What the hell is this? You think this is cute? Do you think I don't see you? There, he's dead. And I'm gonna stack 2 bears on top of him. Along with a dog. There. Zulu culture. Interesting. Oh. He's blockading the Incans. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Elephant came out to greet me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I really don't have any interest in staying out here. I just went out there to kill the ambusher. Shot down that forest too. Sentry up. And I tell you what, we'll leave it at that. We have a few AIs who actually do have techs that they're willing to trade. So I could try to take advantage of that. You know, techs that I might actually find worth getting. So, you know, I haven't been really looking at tech trade opportunities. I don't have lead working. So, who likes me the most? Cautious, cautious. So what's going on? Hello. 7,300 beakers? Yeah. Yeah. That's about what I expected. I considered the fact that I wouldn't be able to get an even beaker deal. Leadworking, divination. What do you want for that? Dualism and monotheism. But you would give me druidism and your money. Oh my goodness, not druidism, yay! Alright, so what do you want for that? Oh, of course you want the whole house. What if I wouldn't give you the house? What if instead I gave you this? Well, then obviously you'd have to have that too. What if I just gave you this? Well, then you'd give me druidism. I took that in your money. Well, what if I don't want to do any of that? What if we just did this? Well, then I'd still have to give you some money. So in order for me to get a tech, which would make my stone tool maker worse because I apparently didn't go through all the techs that would actually make that worse, would reveal some things to me. I would have to give up the 2 techs and gold. And now you see why I haven't been so interested in doing tech deals. That's fine. Pound for pound, I'll still out-tech the AI. I guess if they do wheeling and dealing, but you know... Yeah, I think I'll be alright for now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. We're in 6090 BC. We haven't progressed through a whole lot of turns, feels like. What did I maybe get through 200, 300 at most? Since I started the session? We've done a lot of military crap. I thought Kublai Khan was gonna dow me. I footsied around with that for a while, and then when it didn't happen, I marched up and I punched Wina Kapak in the face. After he made an attempt at me, and I made an attempt at him, and then he sent another attempt at me. Stupid game. I'll see you all later.